right, picture taken. Part 1 of the game done, so I'm gonna go explain what part 2 of the game is now in front of the Franklinton slingshot here. Let's figure out what we're doing next. Okay, round 2, we get to pull 2 at a time. Keep in mind, round 3 challenges are still up for purchase, and we could still do the other 3 free challenges at any point. So let's pull the next 2 and see what we're doing. That's not ideal. So, Swenson's and Meyer. Oh God, okay. Those are like the worst 2 challenges, so we gotta head out. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to get on a bus. All right, I'm gonna plan this. I'll be right back. That really sucks. All right, so here's the deal. Swenson's and Meyer is like the worst pulls I could do. There is a bus going towards Swenson at 10:36. While we wait, I think we just missed the one at 10:06. Because I think it's like 10:05 right now. I'm gonna get that. Before we do that, I am gonna do the walk and alley Winter Village challenge. As a CSX train passes by, and we're gonna go do that challenge first, and then we'll hop on the bus to Swenson's in time for when it opens. It doesn't open until 11. Let's go to the alley in German Village, and then let's go get that bus to Swenson's. Swenson's, we gotta go east for that, because east has the better bus frequencies. I would go west, have to like double it, but it took me too long to go west. So, and it's actually across the bridge, the Main Street Bridge. I just realized this connection is actually tighter than I thought. I'm cutting through the field of grass, and I just can't run anymore. Hey, I thought we were going to the New World Center. On Dexter, it's not an alley. It doesn't count yet, not an alley yet. Okay, that's Oscar Alley behind me, but let me prove it for a second. That's Mohawk Street, and that's the Greater Alley. And if you look on that Google Maps, it says this is Oscar Alley. So this is Oscar's Alley. Or Oscar Alley. Walking alley. See? Oscar Alley. Okay, we're on Oscar Alley. And we're walking the whole length of this thing. Once we get to the stop sign, that'll open an alley. Walk in German Village. Alright. We just walked the whole length of Oscar Alley. But we're crossing again. The same exact freeway we've already crossed so many times today. We have fun on this channel. We do truly have fun on this channel. But now we gotta get this bus. God, I wonder if there's gonna be a people waiting for the bus.
10 seconds later.
Let's go. There's nobody here. Swenson's, it's a popular fast food drive-in in the state, and in order to, and an objective is to go eat there. I don't think we're welcome here because it says that you can dine in, but clearly you cannot. So, that's not ideal. I don't even know what we do this. I didn't even plan for this. Oh, come on! Oh, looks like I'm running through the parking lot. That sucks. What is up with restaurants just not like accepting walk-in customers anymore? What is it? Is it just where I am? Is Wendover, Ohio just... Okay. Well, that is not good. You know, it says Myers an hour and a half walk, which that can't be right? Like, I'm not gonna be walking for that long now, am I? Oh God, I need to run. Oh my God. So we already made up 10 minutes because Google Maps assumes like you don't run or you don't walk at like an actual good pace. Google Maps assumes you walk at like 2 miles an hour, which is very inaccurate. Whatever. Anyway, the only thing you can do is go to Meyer. So I've gotten to a point where I don't even know if I can run anymore. Every time I start to run, my legs just are like, don't run. But I need to run. I have to go another like almost 2 miles. And my legs are still like, no, you must suffer. And I'm like, oh, I am the one that decided to do this challenge. So, Objective Ohio, more like Objective Reynoldsburg. You know, I probably should roll my other secondary challenge just to see what it is. Well, Strode. So, it was across the Strode specifically. So, I guess when we get to, oh, I think this is the turn here. I'm gonna try to run. My thighs are just can't go anymore. It's the turn yes, wagon. We have to make a turn. Alright, you can see clearly a Strode. We're gonna cross it now. Here we gotta wait for left turners. And then we can cross the Strode. That is Strode crossed. I rolled again and I got leave Columbus proper. And I think we are outside of Columbus proper. I will confirm that in a second, and then at that point, the only other challenges we'll have are Meyer and the rail crossing. So we are in fact not in Columbus anymore, which means that's objective complete. Yet another Southwest point. Southwest is pretty big here. They don't have a hub here. Southwest does have their own dedicated terminal at John Glenn. What the hell is the point of building a side? Like, this is the end of the sidewalk. And that's the beginning of this. What is it? Oh, I guess it curves around to the neighborhood. Like, where's the point? Alright, we're less than a mile out, so this is so far. Count my steps at Meyer channel, or objective. Stop saying challenge, it's our objective. Let's see what our number is. Number's 318. That's not good. Alright, so the rules are We have to walk opposing traffic and we can't pace back and forth 318 steps. A foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 75, 76, 77, 60, 61, 62, 63, 68, 79, 78, 79, 71, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, okay, the rain's coming that way, so I've got to go back to Columbus. There's nothing else I can do out here. We just gotta do rails. We have a while for the bus, so not worried. We gotta do rails, and then we can basically wrap this objective game up. We got about 15 minutes before that. Best thing about the bus, but the bus is gonna take us over the rails. The challenge does not specify how to cross the rails. So we will be able to cross on the bus and on this stupid gate. And then once we get on the bus, I'm gonna make a point. 4:48, we're at the bus stop. We're gonna take this back to downtown Columbus, and we'll cross a railroad track on the way. Just got off that bus there, and I'm gonna basically explain what the plan is. So I can get at least 3 by taking this one bus. Now, I might be able to get 4, but I don't know. At least it's not right. That's good. Basically, this bus is the 22, so this can knock out a bunch of challenges. The first challenge it can knock out is the ride a bus through Ohio State challenge objective. See, OSU. Then I can ride the bus through Ohio State and get that objective done. That's one objective done. The second objective I can do over there is I could walk through 7-Eleven, which is I walk through 7th Avenue to 11th Avenue. Then I can visit 4083, and that would be objective 3 out of 4. And I think I'm going to be able to see the I-71 railroad freeway cap, which is actually another objective that I can complete. And I don't know if it's going to be possible to see it from the window of the bus that I'm on, and I could knock out 4 of these objectives pretty quickly and just finish this out because I've been going all morning. Alright, that's our ride through Ohio State. I don't think I'll have to take another bus, so let's do it. Just got off that bus. That bus went through Ohio State. Our next objective is to walk a 7-Eleven. Which we're just gonna walk between 7th and 11th Avenue. So I'm walking to 7th Avenue so that we can walk from 7th Avenue to 11th Avenue and walk the 7-Eleven. Then that will be 19 objectives. And then our 20th means that visiting 4083. Only other objective we'll need to do, but we need to get to 7, and then I need to figure out how we're going to get across because the challenge specifies you need to go along a single cross street, but obviously this road doesn't go all the way to 11th Avenue, so I've got to find a cross street that does, and it's probably going to be High Street, unless there's something closer that'll connect to 11th instead. Okay, so actually it turns out Neal Avenue, which is a bit closer than High Street, can connect between 7th Avenue and 11th Avenue, so we'll do that. This is 7th Avenue. Is it? It just came out. That does not sound like 7th Avenue. Hey, quick question. Can the avenues make sense? This is 5th Avenue. Why are we on 5th Avenue? and across the street. Avenue all weekend is 7-Eleven, but it's gonna be more 5-Eleven because somehow this is Fifth Avenue. What the hell? Speaking of OSU-Michigan rivalry, apparently, right by OSU, there's a street called Michigan Avenue, which I find that fascinating. All right, 7th Avenue. At last, now we just gotta go to 11th Avenue. Also, dihydrogen monoxide church. Anyway, here's 8th Avenue. 9th Avenue right here. Yeah, for those of you who don't live in Ohio or Michigan who are like, yeah, the OSU-Michigan rivalry is not that serious. Well, it clearly is if they go to those extents to cover up every N that goes in. Anyway, this is 10th Avenue. We got one more left. And 11th. Alright. To 4083. We go. Why the hell would it have to be like a 15-minute walk away? I think it's worth me clarifying that the real reason why all the M's are covered is not because of the rivalry only, but it's also because Michigan absolutely whooped OSU's ass in football. And I don't know if this is a normal thing that they just cover all the M's. They covered up all the M's here. Oh my god. Look. Oh my god, I never thought this was gonna happen. Boy, we are really close. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Unfortunately, Michigan really beat you guys' ass a lot. I don't go to OSU, so I can kind of talk lightly about this. Doesn't really, especially the school I go to doesn't really have a rivalry. I mean, they do, but it's nothing like OSU Michigan's rivalry. And honestly, the rivalry is, in my opinion, the rivalry between the school I go to and the rival schools. Honestly, kind of justified in my opinion. Although that's probably just the bias of me going there. We're basically here. I just need to confirm on the map. Unfortunately, that bit is private, so I'm gonna have to, like I said, I don't want to trespass. So we'll get as close as possible out of this street to 4083. And finally, I'm not gonna go trespass. Literally, the backyard right there, somewhere in there, is the exact intersection between parallel 40 north and meridian 83 west, which means that is 20 of 20 objectives done, and that means we have successfully completed objective locking. I'm not doing any more transit challenges for a while. I've done 3 this year. I think that's enough.